Hello and welcome to another Wraggy's video or review. So, I was out on Saturday, so A Beer With Wraggy this is. I was out on Saturday and I went over to a local tap room. And the point of this video is there a point where you think, I'm not paying that? So, at this local tap room, which is Black Harvest Brewery, there were Imperial Stouts, and I like an Impy Stout. You may or may not have noticed. I've got one in front of me now. Pint. Imperial Plum Porter. Well, it's not a stout, it's a porter, but it's, it is what it is. It's strong. And it's nice. So we gets there. Me bumped into Andy, Happy Drinkers. We were both meeting there anyway. Gets there, looks at the menu. And on the menu, you've got an Impy Stout collab with Bang the Elephant, like £4 for a third. Yes, that's a fair price. I'm good with that. And then there was Keys, a pastry stout from them, a tiramisu and Oreo Imperial Stout. And that was £5 for a third. And again, I've paid a fiver for a third, so I'm all good with that. There were other stouts there and sours, anything from £2 for a third up to £4. And the prices, I could have stopped there all afternoon drinking, to be fair, albeit a bit bloody cold. But then I noticed one particular brewery, the beers were £7 for a third. And it's like, whoa, come on. Is that somebody, is the beer costing that much to make? Is there a lot of special ingredients going into the beer? Is the beer a stupidly high ABV? No, 12, one was 12%, one was 14%. Both were £7 for a third. Not many times do I look at the price and think, I'm not paying that. And I went down the list, and both beers I would have drank normally. And I looked at the price, and I genuinely, even though I know the brewery, but there's no way that I'm paying silly money for a third of beer, for an Impy Stout. Not when there's comparable and stronger Impy Stouts for a fiver for a third. And it just makes me wonder, is there a point where you say, no, I'm not paying that, and move on? Regardless of the beer, the style of beer, is that the moment where you say, no. Is there a greed element? I don't know. I don't know why the said beers were £7 against a fiver for another beer from a foreign brewery. That's had to come to the UK. Not made it. Browridge Keys are not made in the UK. I think it's Holland. I know that Omnipolo, some of their beers are pricey for whatever reason. Their collaborations with Buxton Brewery were a fiver a can, and that was only 5.5%. And it's like, hold on a minute, what makes your beer a fiver a can? what makes you so special that you in a supermarket setting are charging a £5 a can? Like I say, 5.5% at the time. At the moment, it probably would be about £7 a bloody can because of the way the price hiking has gone. And you know, as much as I like to support certain breweries, when I look at prices, I'm like, whoa. And I mean, I went to Derby BeerCon only a couple of months back now. I think it was a couple of months ago now. And that Shiny Brewery had a barrel-aged Impy Stout, and it was ridiculously low priced. It was less than £3, I think, for a third. And I look at where I went to do the collaboration brew, the Wraggy collaboration beers, altogether. And like a third of theirs is like £3.70, and it's like, yeah, that's a fair price. You know, up to a £5, I'm good with. When it gets to £7, then no. There's a bloody line, and I'm drawing that line in the sand. I am not paying silly prices for beers. I don't care who makes them. Not for 330 mils. Will I miss out on the beers? Maybe. It is what it is. I mean, there's a thing for me when a beer is that pricey for a third, that I'd go halves with somebody and split the third into two, so that it works out at £3.50, and again it brings the price down. And I've got to worry with the price of craft beer that whether due to costs for the breweries or other elements, that, you know, there is a point where you price yourself out the market. And that's the same goes with beer festivals. There's a point where you say, like the recent Nottingham Beer Festival, which was £25 on the Friday and Saturday nights, versus 13 on Wednesday and Thursday. That's quite the flipping jump. And quite a few people on Wednesday and Thursday, well, certainly Wednesday. Wednesday was the trade day. So a lot of people who go to pubs got in for free. They got a couple of halves for free and a glass. And you get all these people that are paying £25 a chuck. And then I hear on the grapevine that the beer festivals aren't making money. Oh, that's because you let all them people in for free that weren't going to come back to pay prices. And they would have bought some on the night, fair dues. But and if you can remember, even on the free day, if you're a camera member, I'll give you more tokens. But you've got him for free. Jesus. But, you know, my question to people out there is there a moment where you say, no, I might be a fan of beer, but I will not be taking the mick out of. Not when there are other beers. There are collabs with a local Bang Elephant, the collab there. Like I say, that was £4 something. Around about £3.94. The Browerage Keys was £5, and that was 15%. That was the strongest beer. And then two other beers was £7. £7 Now £5.50, I'd have gone, I'm having both of them, and took the hit with the money, just to get them in, and do a review and say that I've drank them. But at £7, it's like, no, I'm not fucking having that. And it does beg that question. I dare say people would have bought them anyway, but and then maybe moaned the next morning. But I tell you what, did I pay £7 for? £7 a third was £10.50 a half. Which translates to £21 a pint. Ouch. Yes, ouch. Yes. And then you see, £21. Versus the other one being, what was the other one? The one that would be £15 a pint, £6 a pint more for an impy. It's a lot of money. Cost of living crisis. It's over to the public. What do you think? I know what I think, and I've not been buying as many beers this year as I've previously done anyway, and I've certainly not been buying the big, stupid, massive impies. And to be honest, if I've reviewed them at a beer festival, then I've not been wanting to buy a can for home, unless they are absolutely amazing. I've not come across that beer yet this year. Not. There's not been a beer this year that I've not brewed myself. And the Sticky Toffee Imperial Stout was up there at the very top of all the beers I've had this year. All the beers, all the commercial beers I've had. It absolutely is at the top of all of them. And I'm just thinking of beers of the year. And there's a collab that comes to mind, and I know there's bottles of it still out in the open because I've seen it the other week. And I think if I go over there this weekend, take my good friend with me, Andy, and we'll go over and sample a bottle between us, just so that I'm not sure if he's actually tasted it. So, but in any case, yeah. So the question to the beer community is, what's the point where you say, I'm not paying that? Where you look at a brewery and you think, no, I'm not doing it. And like for me, it was clear on Saturday that the prices were there, and it's like, ooh, shit. And whenever I go out drinking, I always make sure that hopefully I've got enough to pay for the day. Otherwise, the wife's going to have to pay. She'll be fuming. But yeah, £7. Oof, I have never seen a third that expensive. Not on the thirds I've been drinking. Anyway, that's my question to you. Cheers, all.